Agency for International Development. I'm joining you, as was stated today, with my colleague, Mr. Zephaniah Ora. We really have a lot to commemorate on this day, which happens to be the International Democracy Day. Democracy is many things, not least of which is the ongoing quest by people around the world for democracy and freedom. That is what guides and inspires our work at USAID. Congratulations to the leadership of the media sector in Kenya for the great achievements they have made to inform Kenyans on key issues of national concern and to help set an agenda on governance, accountability, and human rights challenges for national discourse. And also just really congratulations for the great work on this toolkit. I think that's going to be an incredible resource for journalists and for the courts alike. The COVID pandemic has brought significant challenges to the media industry and the environment in Kenya. Both financial pressures and pressures on what to cover and how, threatening media sustainability. Media sustainability and media independence cannot be separated. And media independence is a central component of democracy. An independent media can provide unbiased, accurate, and impartial information to the electorate who must make their choice. Like other sectors in Kenya, the media has a role and a stake in the ongoing reform agenda at making Kenya's governance system more inclusive and accountable to the people. Your informative and agenda-setting role will be crucial as the country enters another phase of the BBI process and the 2022 electioneering period. Kenya continues to implement the 2010 Constitution, including devolution of power to local governments. Yet corruption poses a continued risk to the success of these reforms. The media has done well in exposing these concerns. The people and the governments of Kenya and the United States have a long and strong partnership built on shared values and mutual respect. These values include free media and professional journalism. Over the last 2 years, the U.S. Embassy Nairobi has provided 37 million Kenyan shillings to the Kenya Editors Guild Press Freedom Initiative to expand media freedom and independence in Kenya and to improve the professionalism of journalists, editors, producers, and all who investigate and report the news in Kenya. The U.S. Embassy Nairobi is in our 3rd year of supporting the Women in Media Mentorship Program, connecting experienced female journalists, editors, and producers with young women just starting in the profession. This past year, the U.S. Embassy has also partnered with the Kenya Community Support Center on a new grant to build the skills of young community radio producers on the coast to effectively cover stories on violent extremism and recruitment within their communities while expanding the reach of their programs. One of the United States' most important goals in Kenya is to partner with Kenya to realize the promise of democratic reforms, strengthening the rule of law, protecting human rights, and safeguarding civic space and media freedom. USAID is changing the way it partners with Kenyans and Kenyan institutions. We call this new way of doing business the journey to self-reliance. What this means for us is working in a very deliberate way towards a day in which foreign development assistance is no longer needed. It means that everything we do needs to be Kenya-owned, Kenya-led, and Kenya-managed. Kenyans and Kenyan institutions, this means bolstering their capacity and commitment for transparency, inclusion, and accountability to the Kenyan people. It is within this framework that U.S. government made resources available to enhance professionalism through a free and independent media that is accountable, to support the development of legal frameworks for the media, and to create a safe operating environment for journalists. We are proud to partner with FHI 360 and the Media Council of Kenya and their extended network in this effort. The U.S. government acknowledges the commitment of Kenya and Kenyans and your leaders who've demonstrated a commitment to uniting the country following the divisive 2017 elections. The U.S. government stands with the government and the people of Kenya in this momentous reform process within the BBI framework. We are certain that reforms that are Kenya-led and Kenya-owned will be success for all of Kenya. Thank you for allowing me this time to speak with you. And again, congratulations on this incredible resource for improving transparency of court proceedings and supporting journalists and the judiciary alike. Asanteni sana.
Okay. And your Kiswahili is great. Eh? Just the practice will help. So speak it as often as you have an opportunity. We are now at the moment. I don't know